Hi, I'm Melissa Brown, CTE Supervisor and Coordinator for the WorkEd program. So what is the WorkEd program? It's a wonderful program where students learn how to work, fill out job applications, interview. They go to work and they learn how to communicate with supervisors, employers, staff that they work with. It's amazing. We have several students who work on campus and off campus in the community. We have 3 site trainers. They're like job coaches, here to support, guide, and really guide them to become independent. And then slowly back away, make sure everything's okay, check in, guide them, give feedback, everything. That's what the job trainers do. So let's see where students work.
Work education students standing in the middle of high school. Wiley standing outside with human resource staff. Dejan standing in the group photo with food service staff. Mariana with Kellner learning staff and students. Jose and his supervisor Rose smile for the camera. Crystal stands between Fred and Jill in the library. Jose Lopez labeling new curriculum books. Another picture of Jose labeling books. Jose is practicing with Teresa for his upcoming interview. Jose shaking Tina's hand before his interview. Jose working in Kim's office. Andre interviewing for his job. Andre working on a tire. Andre is decorating a bulletin board. Andre putting together pamphlets in the copy service room. Andre standing next to an ASDB bus. Manuel using a paper cutter. Manuel receiving instructions from his supervisor, Katie. Manuel walking into the media storage room. Lizette having a conversation in sign language. Lizette is using the video phone to call her supervisor. Lizette and Letty are chatting. Lizette is separating box tops in the library. Christian is shredding confidential paperwork. Evan degaussing hard drives. Evan works on computers as his supervisor David watches. Brian standing next to his supervisor Chris. Brian standing next to his supervisor Daniel in the warehouse. Brian pointing at the ASDB and administration sign. Brian chatting with HR staff. Victor standing next to his supervisor Deb. Victor typing on his braille note. Chris and John Count standing in the garden. Chris is working in the garden. Longtime volunteer Darlene Hill standing with Tyler in the library. Juan displays a tray of sandwiches. Supervisor Jose is with him. Juan smiles for the camera. Juan and his supervisor Fidel show the sandwiches. Danae sits quietly as her supervisor reads over her resume. Gio hands out dodgeballs. Gio and Wiley kicking back in Teresa's desk. Gio talking to his supervisor Marcus. Wiley is pulling a student in a stander. Wiley and a student are sliding on the bleachers. Wiley watching a student crawling under a ladder in the gym. Santana supporting a student with his exercises in the weight room. Crystal is shredding confidential paperwork in Mrs. Kim's office. Crystal is typing on her braille note. Dejan smiling for the camera. Dejan bagging chips at Safeway in the deli. Wiley is dressed for work in his Safeway uniform. Grace is putting stickers on boxes at Safeway. Safeway manager congratulates Wiley. Brian labeling organic produce at Safeway. Wiley and his supervisor Eric pose for a picture in the Safeway deli. Wiley shredding chicken. Grace packaging cookies in Safeway bakery. Wiley bagging chips at Safeway. Brian standing behind a table of bananas at Safeway. Brian cleaning a table of onions. Jose Valencia being interviewed at Jerry Bob's. Jose Valencia smiles proudly upon receiving Student of the Month from Darlene. Jose Valencia gathers silverware. Mariana supervises her students at Kellner. Mariana smiling as she poses with one of her students. Brian, Mariana, and Santana posing with basketballs before a game. Mariana in a group photo with Kellner learning staff. Mariana interviewing for a job with her supervisor, Margarita. Mariah with a student at El Rio Daycare. Mariah reading to one of her students. Mariah using her phone as a magnifier to read to one of her students. Cherie in the classroom at El Rio Daycare. Cherie is teaching her students the alphabet in sign language. Cherie is sitting with students at snack time. Cherie is playing basketball with her students. Student of the Month Andre with his supervisors. Student of the Month Manuel with his supervisors. Student of the Month Mariah with her supervisors. Student of the Month Brian with his supervisors. Student of the Month Crystal with her supervisors. Student of the Month Mariah with her supervisors. Student of the Month Jose is being kissed on the cheek by his supervisors. Student of the Month Christian with his supervisors. Student of the Month Wiley with his supervisors. Student of the Month Grace with her supervisors. Work Education Team Photo.